So thank you so much and welcome back once again, and thank you so much for jumping back into another video. This is a very important video that you really need to watch about Solana Bitcoin and what could happen next. Last night Bitcoin had a rapid crash towards the downside, and there was something that I was waiting for in the charts that I want to tell you that. Okay, so let's not waste the time and directly jump onto the charts. You can see right on the charts here, I was talking about this trend line. I was observing this area, this specific area about Bitcoin. First, we will analyze Bitcoin, because whatever happens with Solana, Bitcoin would be it will be playing a lot of role in Solana's movement. So let's analyze it first. So I was observing this trend line. You see, we got one tap. I talked about this trend line when only this was made. I talked about this trend line being broken to the upside, and then I told you guys that I want to see its reaction. I warned you from taking any kind of long trade during these places, because you see these long wicks, they were the sell-offs. They were just trying to trick you, but somehow it got back above. But what happened now is that it is taking this trend line as a support. We got one tap. I wanted one more confirmation. I got another tap, and the market went back and created this structure now, which probably is it's a broken down. It's a breakup structure on the 1 hour time frame as well, the 4 hour time frames. To my surprise, what you see right now here is that Bitcoin is taking support on this trend line again. Let me just do it a little bit like this. Okay, so it has taken some support from here, and it bounced like it was a scalp trade. I took the trade. I showed you in the Telegram. If you're not joining the Telegram, you can join the Telegram. I took a trade, but not in Bitcoin, in the BNB. I mean, when you see Bitcoin taking support, you can take an entry in any kind of alternative coin that you like. So it bounced here, and there was a good scalp. But what now? What is that I'm expecting now? I see this big divergence that if you want to watch the previous video, you can see that whenever I talk about this divergence, the market, it goes up. It gives you some relief. It gives you some good buy signal. So watch the video till the very end. I'm going to talk about Solana as well. Do not miss this video. So you see this divergence. This is a huge bullish divergence. You can see the price is continuously coming down from this point to this point, while the RSI, it is showing all the signs of strength. It is slowly strengthening within the oversold zone. So this is whole oversold region, and you see the RSI taking some strength in the oversold region. So imagine if it gets up there, it will get some good bullish momentum. So even if the price comes further down, no problem, we still have space. We need to stay above this level 13, and I think probably we're gonna stay above this level, even if Bitcoin goes next to $17,000. Can it go? Yes, of course it can. We're not gonna talk about that, but I'm gonna talk about Solana specifically. About that, I will make another video about Bitcoin. So there was a point I was talking of taking the entry in Solana. So if you watch my previous video, I talked about these two scenarios happening. First of all, try to understand that this was a very obvious bearish flag that I told you that would target here. That was 2 days ago when the price was between this. I told you about this move, that it could go down to this place, and this was the place where I would take my long entry. However, Solana did not come here. Solana is taking rejection from this point, and there is a candle within this region. I want to see, where does this candle go? If this candle goes above this region, that would be a good sign. That would be simply, we would consider this as a deviation. This would be a deviation, not this one. And overall, Solana would get back, hold above this support, and continue its next move. That could be another, let's say, higher high. Okay, now talking about this scenario, you see this is a confusion between Solana. This was a higher high with higher low, higher low with respect to this one. With respect to this one, this is a higher low. But if you want to consider this one is a higher low as well, but with respect to this one. But if you talk about this one, this is not a higher low. This would be a lower low if you talk about, if you relate it with this one. And one more confluence that I want to add is that formation of this pattern, the head and shoulders, you can see. So if this pattern is formed successfully, and if the Bitcoin, if it supports this pattern, so this is where you are going actually. Well, I don't actually believe that we are going to $20, but talking about the $22 level for Solana, it has been on cards for a few months, if we say. So I am still waiting for the price level of $22 for Solana. It has always been on card. It is most important level on Fibonacci retracement. So if you get sold as on $22, you want to grab it, and you talk about this line. This is divergence as well on the RSI and on the MACD as well. You see this, we form another huge divergence here as well. The price is making double bottom and the RSI is strengthening, and here we can see the price is moving down while the RSI is making double bottom. So both of these things are the let's say the divergences. And if you want to know more about divergences, I have this complete crypto trading analytical course down the description. I did not check the seats. It was free for the first 100 people. 86 or 87 have already joined. Oh, sorry, not 89 till the last video. And I'm not sure how many more have joined. I think last few 2 or 3 seats would be left. After that, that course would completely cost you $100. So why don't you grab it quickly and just open the write the coupon code join free in capital, and you will get $100 off on that course. It's a complete course about everything. So what should I expect about Solana? Well, I mean, I should expect only 2 things. If it goes above this one, I want to make an entry up to this level. If it breaks, currently I don't want to make an entry below this point. And if it comes to this region, I want to start accumulation for the long term. And this is a good zone even for the long term as well, and for a short scalping trade as well. So that was it for Solana. Thank you so much for watching the video till the very end. If you like the content, if you like the video, please make sure you subscribe the channel. See you in the next video.